Hey there,
All
I'm
right.
Sutonia. I'm joined by Fritas.
Hi.
Tell me
Look.
what the Lazerhawks team has brought, Fritas.
All right. Looks like we got a Megathron Navy double Pontifex. They're actually bringing their wild card with the Rabisu, dual Rook, and 2 Skybreakers. It seems to be a pretty mid-tier DPS, but then the Sleipnirs and the Lokis on the other side will be a pretty high DPS.
Yeah, so we have Mimitar Rush versus a control armor setup with the Rabisu there and 2 Rooks to try and control their team.
Looks like the Sleipnirs are pulling out immediately, while the Lokis are probably going to try to web some of the Megathron Navy off of them. Looks like they got the webs on early, but the Skybreaker is pulling straight through to get tackle on. But the Sweeple has caught the Skybreaker, screening effectively.
Yeah, it looks like the Mimitar Rush team is trying to avoid that Vindicator and Megaphon Navy issue, because of course if you get went by the Vindicator, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. They're trying to sort of burn around them and then go into the back line where that Ribisu is and those 2 Rooks. Obviously, there's a lot of ECM spread around, sort of tracking disruptors. So they want to avoid the Vindicator and the Battleship Core and then go into the back lines and kill a lot of the weaker support ships.
Yeah, it looks like a Soldier of the Sleipnir is taking some damage now. Doesn't seem to be having struggling tank, but the Skybreaker of King Tut on Lazerhawk side is just tanking no problem. While the Rook is starting to take damage now, looks like they might be splitting damage among the Rooks to try to get some of that ECM out of the field.
Yeah, in case you don't know, if you're coming back to the game, ECM now doesn't completely remove all your logs. It just means that you can only target who is jamming you. See the Rook go down of Artanis, so like the split damage that you're seeing is probably because whoever's getting jammed by that Rook is shooting that Rook.
Yeah, and looks like they're going to try for Frank in the second Rook, but as I say that, the Skybreaker of King Tut goes down, and it seems like the Sleipnirs of Warlords are holding just fine. The Rook is going down now, so it looks like Warlords have an early lead in this.
Yeah, Rook down again from Lazerhawks. So most of those combat recons down. It does look like Jane Damar Sleipnir has been caught by that Vindicator and Navy Megaphon, though. The Vindicator's about to arrive on top of him. Or actually, he was already there, and the Megaphon Navy is just slightly behind. So we might see Jane Damar Sleipnir get broken pretty soon here.
It's running through its XLA speed charges right now, and with the shield bonus that the Sleipnir gets, it's going to have it'll be able to tank for a little bit, but I don't see a lot of shield reps actually landing on it from the Kirins. Maybe the Rabisu has got him neutered out, perhaps?
Yeah, the Kirin was pretty. The Kirins were pretty far away. I think they would actually follow the Seapools and the Lokis and Septis into the back lines when they killed the Rooks. They had to burn back. Of course, those Kirins don't really rep too much outside of 30 kilometers. So it looks like they're repping him now. But the Vindicator and Navy Megaphon is easily well over 2,000 DPS. So it looks like Jane Damar Sleipnir is about to go down here. But the Rabisu of Zurush Destroyer is very, very low now, about to drop into hole.
As the Sleipnir's going down, the Megathron was able to get the rep bots blown up with the smart bombs, but the other Sleipnirs are quite far away. They're going to have a long trip to go before they can catch another Sleipnir. It doesn't look like any of them actually held down. So if they can keep up the DPS, if Hawks can keep up the DPS and catch what they can, they might have a chance. But right now, Warlords have a very strong lead.
Yeah, especially if these Lokis have long-range webs fitted, which I believe they do. What they can do is each Loki can put a web on one can put a web on the Vindicator, another can put a web on the Megaphon Navy, and then they should easily be able to keep most of their stuff away. And I think in an emergency, the Sweepers could probably come in and get a scramble. They're saying that Casper's Sweeper is going down. Megaphon Navy taking a ton of damage.
It's got a lot of things right on top of it. The Lokis have come in just to hold tackle. One of the Lokis is caught by the Pontifex of Kasig, but at this point, it seems to be Hawks is blasting right through Warlord's support wing, but I don't know if they're going to have a DPS with the Megathron down and the Vindicator going down quickly here.
Yeah, this Vindicator is probably going to be able to blap the Sweeple. He's now a Vindicator web, so he's taking a ton of damage. The Vindicator pretty much soloed those Sweeples, but he's not long for this world, and I think there's a very good chance that he's going to die. And even if he kills the Sweeple, he's not going to have any chance with what Warlords have left.
Yeah, good fights being put in local now. I think Hawks have realized that they have definitely lost this. with the Warlords support wing or Logi wing and 4 DPS ships still on grid. So good fight to them, I would say.
Yeah, it was a very interesting match, especially Warlord's sort of tactic of, like burning around the Vindicator and Navy Megaphone as a group. Sig cooks Pontifex here, about to go down, and the Crucifier is going to be left till last.
The Crucifier's way off, and it looks like AP is going to have to chase him down as he does. But I'm wondering if he's going to try to extend this match just for fun, or if he's just going to let them kill him.
I'd probably just let them kill me or leave. Although this is a losers bracket match, right? So Lazerhawks are out of the tournament as soon as this Crucifier dies. So maybe he wants to try and last as long as possible, so they can say they stayed in the Alliance Open.
If I was him, I would be going for the MJD beacons just to see how far I would get out. But it looks like they are going for the screen time. You can see the entire team just kind of hitting approach on him at this point. But the webs haven't been applied by the Lokis, but we'll see how they handle it. They've obviously won. Good job to Warlords.
Yeah, Crucify is heading towards an MJD beacon now, so it looks like he is probably just gonna MJD out.
All right, let's see how far he makes it.
Yeah, he should end up about oh, it looks like he's turning now though.
Ah, did he bump into it? Let's. No, he never activated it. I guess he's just going for screen time. What a hero, Crucifier.
It's a shame that his team was the one that ended up getting crucified though.
The Sleipnir's able to apply DPS now. Mystical Might looks like he took an MJD beacon. He's out of the arena. Perhaps with both Kieran's going to be going down if they both take the MJD beacon. The Crucifier has a chance.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could bait the Warlords team on the edge of the arena. I mean, Casper 24 is on the field here. Well, actually, he's dead already, so scratch that.
There's the second Kieran down. This Crucifier is just doing some elite solo PvP right now. Hoping that he can pull a win out for Lazerhawks so they can stay in the tournament.
I mean, if he can just keep the Sleipnir's TD'd while they go out the arena, then maybe he can win. Oh, it looks like he's dead.
Oh, there he goes. Good job, Chris. You almost had it, man.
And we'll throw it back to the studio with the lovely 3 tiers of a Hawk and Elise Randolph.